going on, YouTube? Back at you with another video, and I want to speak on, traffic. How can I say it? Traffic situations with the police. So I just got pulled over, right? I got pulled over in Colleyville, Tennessee, and it was I was turning, and the police, coming up behind. You know how they come up behind you sometimes. So I'm turning, and I got dark tint on my vehicle. So, I know what it is. I take the consequences, of having dark tint on my vehicle. So I'm 5% pretty much all the way around, except for my windshield. My windshield is 55%. So you really can't see in this vehicle unless it's just really sunny and the sun is shining in my vehicle. But anyway, long story short, so the policeman, he comes up behind me, and I turned the corner. He turned right behind me. He didn't turn, turn and immediately get over. So he stayed behind me. I said, he probably about to pull me over. So go down, maybe a quarter of a mile or so, and he put the lights on. He lit me up. And I get out. Well, no, I didn't get out. I had my gun in my cup holder. That's where my cup holder sometimes, or maybe the floor sometimes. So it was in my cup holder. And before he came up, I was like, let me go ahead and get this out the way so it won't be, in sight. They might see it. It might alarm them, even though I'm licensed to carry. It might alarm them approaching me. I let my windows down, all of that, so they can see. Even got my son in the vehicle with me. So as they're approaching, I put the gun on the floor so it can't really be seen unless I have to get out, open the door or something like that. So I put the gun on the floor, and they come up, he addressed and said who he was, and of course he stated why he pulled me over first. So he said that neither one of my brake lights were working. So me, I'm like, bar? Like, what? He was like, yeah, neither one of your brake lights are working except for your third brake light. I got an SUV, so it's on top. So he said your third brake light is working, but the other two aren't. So I'm like, that's weird. Okay. So I said, can I get out and check? I get out and I look at it, go straight back, slow moves. I don't want to, move too fast and thing like that. I don't want to get shot. Just to be honest, you see what go on. I don't want to be a hashtag. I want to, continue to raise my son. So I get out. It's two officers. They approach, left and right side. They touch the taillight, leave a fingerprint. And I step out and look, and he said, I'll step on them for you. And the other officer came around, and he said, I'll step on the lights for you. I want you to see it. So he did step on them, and indeed, the only brake light that was working was my third brake light. Now, he asked for insurance, of course, and driver's license. Gave it to him. He asked me where I was headed. I usually kind of, why? What's the point? Why you asking me that? That's, but since they were they came off kind of cool, tell they were nervous. Black guy with a gun, just being real. We got to be real. Stop living in this world where you think, things like that don't happen. So the guy, he saw the gun. I'm sure when he opened the door, it was on the floor. He didn't mention it. But I gave him, license, insurance, and all of that. And then he let me see that the lights weren't working. I was like, oh, I got to get that fixed, or, fix it rather. Work on cars and stuff. So I got to get that fixed. He was like, you think it's a bulb issue? I was like, more than likely, I don't think it's a bulb. It's something else for both of them to be out at the same time. But it could be. But I'm making this video to say, like, I'm glad that I said, hey, I just picked up my son. We just got something to eat from Chick-fil-A. We're headed home. Like that, versus, kind of, if I would have said that's none of your business, he could have, you getting smart, he could have did, anything, or even gave me a ticket for my tent, which is illegal. Or he could have gave me, you know, a safety violation for my brake lights not working. So, you know, I kept it calm, kept it cool, answered the question. He checked my license. And then I showed him my permit. I usually don't, because I don't want to alarm or scare anybody or make them feel like they got to be on edge because I say, oh, I got a gun, I'm carrying a gun, I got a concealed carry license. Even though in my state, in Tennessee, you don't have to have them, but, you know, I have them. So, everything was cool. So when I actually whipped out my license, my permit is behind my license. So I was like, hey, I know you saw the gun. He was like, yeah, I saw it. I was just showing you my permit. He was like, yeah, I saw it. And just stay, don't go back to the vehicle until we finish, you know, with whatever, you know, what we doing. He didn't give me a ticket or anything like that. Just, you know, hey, get it fixed. We just stopped in to let you know. Pretty cool officers. I didn't get the names, but it was a younger, 2 white officers. One, you know, one was kind of young. The other one was, you know, middle age, may have been about 40, early 40s, early to mid 40s. But I'm just making this video to say, you know, when they pull you over, you know you carrying a gun. Just, you know, keep your hands where they can see them. And, you know, give them what they asking for as far as the ID and all of that. I'm not putting up no fight. Yeah, you can see my ID, insurance, all of that. Everything registered, I'm good. Everything legal. So I made that video to say, like, I'm not too fond of police, but it's, you know, I respect them, you know, most of them that I, you know, had to deal with like that. But I respect the police, you know, as far as it go. And there was a, you know, a traffic stop that went well, you know. I get to, you know, continue on my route going home with my son. They didn't give me a ticket or anything, so, you know, it was just cool. So I just wanted to make that video about, you know, infractions, traffic infractions with the police and interaction, you know, when you're carrying a gun, and just, you know, be safe, keep it cool, show them what they want, and it'll go smoothly. Most times now, it'll go smoothly. So, yeah, keep, subscribe to my channel for the 500 subscriber giveaway and the 1,000. And follow me on Instagram too, because that's going to be part of the deal. Follow me on Instagram at 901 Tech Life. Keep watching and supporting the channel. I appreciate it.